So I'm in my home theater right now, and I was on live. Somebody asked me, why don't I spend my cash on my investments? I got 9 cars, I believe like $1.2 million in cars. Whatever the case, I got 4 different properties. So I rent all my cars out. That's a business. I don't have 9 cars for no reason. The reason why I don't use my cash on my investments is because if I use cash, let's say I got a Lamborghini Huracan outside. Let's say I spent my $247,000 in cash on that car. They go $500,000, by the way. That's money that came out of my pocket, which proved that I made it because I had it to spend, which now the IRS is looking into. When I use my credit to go buy my different cars, credit is tax-free. You can't tax debt. So I use my credit to buy my cars. I rent my cars out. I make cash. I pay taxes on the cash that I make from my cars, but I don't pay taxes on the money that I spent on my cars in the first place. Like I said, I got about $1.2 million in cars. I'm not sure the exact numbers. That mainly came from credit. Now, yes, half of my cars are paid off, but they are paid off because the cars make money. They pay me, they pay the car, we pay the debt. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that goes. Another reason why I don't use cash is because when you use credit to buy different assets, you can use the assets as leverage to borrow against, again, tax-free. So instead of, let's say, this is one of my properties out here on Airbnb or whatever. This is a $1.2 million house. So with a $1.2 million house, I can borrow against my real estate portfolio, which means I can access $1 million, $2 million, $3 million in debt, in loans, use those loans tax-free to make an investment. If you're smart and you invest in somebody else's business, they make income, you don't make income, you still don't gotta pay no taxes, and you can't pay taxes on the debt, and you can't pay taxes on what you pay back on the debt. So even if I get $1.2 million, give it to somebody for them to go invest, they make the money. Even if they give me the money to pay my loan back, I still can't pay taxes because I never made no money in the first place. So it's a big reason on why once you start playing with, you know, a few $100,000 to $1 million, you got to be strategic with everything you do. You don't want to spend cash on nothing. You really don't even want to prove that you make money for it. You want to be broke as long as possible on paper. That way you can avoid tax. Because if y'all don't know, after you cross 7 figures, you got to pay the IRS down there half of it. I believe it's 47% in taxes all in all, with self-employment and business tax and everything like that. And nobody wants to pay half of it, and it don't go down and it don't go up from that. So if you make $1 million, you got to pay half. If you make 30 million, you got to pay half. Regardless, after you make 7 figures, you got to pay half of it, unless you know how to strategically not evade taxes, avoid taxes.